Let's get an update on World War III and what's been happening. Let's go over to the board. Okay, here's some of the latest. Turkey has invaded Syria with the U.S. backing. Now, the only problem with this is that Turkey is supposedly going to go and fight ISIS, but in reality, they're going to fight the Kurds in Syria, or what is known as the Syrian Kurds. The problem with this is that the U.S. is backing Turkey, who's bombing Kurds in Syria, then they're bombing Syrian cities because they're fighting back. Alright, the problem with this is that the U.S. backed the Kurds in the Iraq War. So now they're bombing the Kurds? You know, the whole time I have said that this whole war thing is cooked up by the military-industrial complex, the U.S., Britain, and somewhat in Russia's favor as well. War is good business, even though it kills innocent people like yourselves and myself. But our governments are also one of the worst contributors to war and making wars happen by giving incentives to do war so that they can give the military-industrial complex what they're asking for. Let's go over to the board and I'll sort of clear that up for you. So it's now official. China has taken control of the North Sea oil drilling regions. One of the reasons China has now taken over this area is because Britain has given China's biggest oil producer 2 billion euros in tax breaks every year. China has the biggest oil fields in the North Sea. It's hard to believe now that China is becoming the big enemy along with Russia. It does look like that China is going to probably team up with Russia against the US and Britain, is the way the things are shaping up. China is really ramping things up as fast as they can, and Britain gave them a tax break to drill for oil in the North Sea. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. As I came up here, I was deluged in spider webs. I keep forgetting that August, I don't forget, but in August we get a rash of spider webs floating around through the air from tree to tree at any height, and you get to your destination and you're trying to get all the spider webs and spiders off of you, and I had one caught in between my fingers. Almost squished it. I was hoping I didn't. I think it was alright. I didn't see where it ended up going, so it must have felt alright. So anyway, donations from the arms industry, both contributed money, actual money, to each of these two campaigns. But Clinton was donated 2-to-1 to Trump. Clinton got $93 million from the arms industry, and Trump got $46 million from the arms industry so far. That was from 25 different firms, military-industrial firms, that are donating to both candidates. Now, I have many times have said that both candidates were working for the same party, and they are. You want to know who the New World Order is? You're looking at it right there. Those are direct bribes, contributions to these candidates, so that they'll make sure that they get good quality funding from the taxpayers to continue on these wars. So there is one other choice, or a few other choices. but she's out there. She's not on the road that you normally take, or the path. She's beyond that. She's out there. How much money did Jill Stein get from the military-industrial complex? Yes, that's true. 0. Revolution. That's real revolution. That's not just talk about it, revolution. During the George Bush Republican era, the military-industrial complex showered the Republicans with military-industrial money and got lucrative contracts for it. A war in Iraq, war in Afghanistan, bombing in Libya, all kinds of good stuff. Now that the Democrats are in office, who gets showered in money? Of course, the Democrats. Payola, contribution, right. Just the same old thing. Establishment. Down the freeway we go. With Jill Stein. Alright guys, I just wanted to put out a short video because I'm having a lot of technical issues. If you're doing videos yourself and you put your editing program on the same hard drive as your operating system, there's going to be problems. I have now run into those problems. We've put in a new hard drive with just video only. So hopefully that will solve some of our problems and allow us some more freedom to do more things, if things work out that way. You know how that goes. So, I certainly appreciate all your comments and your ups and your downs and your new subscribers, especially the new subscribers. Really appreciate that. And until next time.